Hey guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha COUTURE TV. As you can see by the title, today is a what's in my purse video. But I am actually going to leave this till the end to do because I'm just going to go over a few things first. So it is kind of like a mix-up video. What I do want to do, however, is do some lip swatches. It's different for me, I know, but I want to do them. I'm getting into makeup. I figure you guys might be as well. More people in the luxury brand community are venturing into makeup or asking about it. I get a lot of questions nowadays about lashes. Just seeing me try, I think it may encourage you guys, which is a really good thing. It's all positive. So the lip swatches I want to show you, I do have one on now. I did get a package from Colourpop and they are the ultra matte liquid lipsticks, and I just want to swatch a few, or swatch the ones I got for you to see. To start off, I am drinking a cup of tea in my tea forward mug from L&M. I need a new one, and I'm so excited to say I was browsing Priceline yesterday and just feeling a little ho-hum about the fact that I can't seem to find, other than online, any more Essence Dare It Nude 162, which is the colour that I did show in my last video, which was my perfume and nail polish collection. This is it here. I've explained it many times in other videos. It's like a chalky nude, probably grey lavender undertone from Essence Cosmetics. They're super duper cheap, like $1.99, $2, $2.99. And it's fantastic. This is my last bottle. I did have 3, but I go through it like crazy. This isn't cheaper, but it's definitely close to it in colour. It's the closest I've ever found to Dare It Nude. It is Revlon Colour Stay. It's actually a colour base, so you can use this just as a base coat if you want to, then put a colour over the top of it, like a primer. And it's the Colour Stay Gel Envy from Revlon, and it's 540 Checkmate. That's a cool name. Yes, Dare It Nude has more of a lavender kind of undertone, where I would say this has more of a grey brown undertone, but nevertheless I really like it. It is on my nails at the moment. Showing it up close there, you can see it's pretty close. I got this and it is their new line, so I do want to show you guys. Here it is here. It's got Colourpop thank you. They've written on the back here, "Hi Jerusha, in a room full of eye candy, you are soul food. Love Colourpop." That is so cute. That's a nice little handwritten note. And then this is just about their ultra matte lip, their liquid lipsticks, application tricks and tips. I grabbed, how many? 4. And the one on my lips at the moment is this. Here is the packaging. It's just white like that with silver foiling. Their Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip. And then it's got Made in USA and then the name on one end. So that's what the box looks like. And then the tubes look like so. They are lovely, slim, long tubes. They're silver, and then obviously the colour of the liquid lipstick inside of it. And this one is Trap. This was the first one I saw and knew that I definitely wanted to try it. It is on my lips. It is, how would you probably explain it? A mauvey nude, but with a beautiful grey undertone. I had seen Sepia from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but that's probably a little bit way too grey for me, like bordering on looking dead, because I'm already quite pale. So the mauve undertone of this, which I love in liquid lipsticks, I love them in any lipsticks. We all know Satin Mauve, if you've watched my channel. Essence Satin Mauve lip pencil is my fave, and that's very more pinky undertone. I'm going to do up close shots for you as well. and let's apply the other ones. The next color I grabbed is Midi. This is definitely one of their famous colors in this ultra matte lip collection that they've done. It is a much more of a kind of pale nudie pink. So let's go ahead and apply this. So there we go. Wow, that to me would be Barbie pink. I know to most of you you're like, that's not Barbie pink, Jerusha. But to me it is. That's probably as pink as I would go, but that's Midi. So again, probably a muted kind of pink. I do like it. Either way, it makes your teeth look really white. A lot of both of those colors I've tried on makes your teeth look white. That's a bonus. The next one up I did grab is Beeper. I will, however, say with further inspection, I'm pretty sure I'm way too in love with these dusty mauve kind of rose colors, and it is very close to Trap. Trap may have more of a grey undertone, so here is Trap, and Beeper looks darker, which is fine, but I mean, it's very, very marginal. I'm definitely a creature of habit. So there we go. Oh yeah, that is darker than Trap. Okay, not worried. That's Beeper, which is from, I think, their new fall. Check on their website. The new fall collection. They did, I think, 3 neutrals and 3 pops of color, like crazy fun for Halloween and stuff, but like blue. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, now finishing off with the last one, and this is Tulle. So here it is in the tube. As you can see, it's a lot more like, I don't know, probably more plummy than a nudie mauve. Yeah, definitely a deeper, but let's go ahead and apply it to show you. This is fun. How fun, you know? A little bit different, guys. Just changing it up. Changing it up on my channel. I like these. I watch ShanXO. Hi, they over in New Zealand do these. And, I mean, she's amazing. This is like a real, you know, real girl approach, as I've said before. The colours that I've got are all wearable. Alright, how are you looking? That was a bit wonky. They apply really well and it's quite easy, but say with this colour, with Tulle, I would probably use my satin mauve or my soft berry lip pencil from Essence to line the lips. Just because it is a darker colour, it's very vampy. See, it's more of a berry. So yes, that is it for my swatch session of Colourpop's new, semi-new ultra matte liquid lipsticks. They have their new fall range out. These are super duper affordable compared to Anastasia Beverly Hills, yet they still had that same, you know, glamorous, sleek packaging look. These are $6 US on their website, and they ship internationally. So for my Aussie gals or guys, we can get our hands on them. But love them. So that was my swatching. A little tiny bit of housekeeping. Firstly, you may have seen this post on my Instagram if you follow me of late. I posted that yes, I did in fact sell my Pochette Metis in Monogram from Louis Vuitton. I had my luxury chitter chatter video with you guys just saying, you know, I wasn't particularly, it wasn't sitting right with me, and that I found it would probably suit me more to have the softer version canvas rather than this more structured one, which is the original model, which is what I had It's more like a little trunk. I did in fact sell it. I sold it to my absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous subby. Hi Grant, he's my gorgeous subby and follower and has been for ages now. He also bought my delightful GM in Monogram off me as well. So I'm so stoked it went to a good home. He does have an unboxing video on it. I will link it below. He has just started his YouTube channel, but he's very sweet and he loved it and it went to a really good home. That makes me happy, and now I have, I guess, the chance to just work out what I want to do with obviously the funds from the sale of that bag. I did mention that on Instagram and I want to mention it on here just so everybody's up to date, especially when I don't have it in a collection video or something. Everyone's like, didn't you have a Pochette Metis, or am I just like ticky boom boom? So yes, that was the first housekeeping. Second was I did what's in my PO box and showed you Anastasia Beverly Hills items that I purchased, and some unfortunately were not the right colour. Things that I got in the wrong colour, I posted them to my gorgeous friend Kat. Hi Kat. And in return, just off a whim, she turned around and posted back to me her Chanel Hydra Beauty items that just weren't working for her. She had invested in these 2 or 3 products, I think. They weren't working for her, and just like me, she turned around and posted these and gifted them to me, which is just so incredibly sweet. And what is so cool is this is the Hydra Beauty serum, the original serum, not the micro serum, so it's actually more of a cream, and this is the Hydra Beauty cream, not the gel formula. So I have these 2 in the micro and the gel, and now I have them in the cream, courtesy of my gorgeous friend Kat. Without further ado, I am going to show you what's in my bag with this beauty. I have not done a sole what's in my bag. I have done how I pack my bags, but I haven't done an exclusive what's in my bag with this beautiful, beautiful, iconic, #1 on a lot of people's list, holy grail bags from Chanel. And I haven't actually reviewed it solely on itself, just a whole video dedicated. If you want to see that, I can do it. Let me know in the comments below and I can get round to that. But today I'm going to do a what's in my bag with it because it is so packed, like ridiculously packed. The way I packed it was cool. It's so, so heavy. It's not bothering me though, and I really want to show you guys this versus the double flap. So this is my Chanel Classic Flap Jumbo in the single flap. If you saw me unbox this, I will link that video below. You'll see that I got this from fashionphile.com. They are my babes. I blog for them. They're amazing. You can find items like this pre-loved because this item is discontinued. This is a single flap as it is discontinued. That is where I got it. It is caviar leather, black obviously, with gold hardware, and I am going to show you what is in it. This is the clasp. It is the Mademoiselle turn lock closure with the CC logo, and as you can see, bam, we're inside straight away. No double flap to contend with. We are straight in and we're into our items. This bag, I'm definitely going to say hands down, holds more than the double flap. Of course, it doesn't have a double flap stopping items from coming up, so it fits more. Therefore, because of that, its structure is less firm, and a lot of people have written into me saying, does it collapse over time? You know, I see single flaps, jumbos that are really collapsed and bent in like this, and that's because they're probably not particularly taken care of well. Restuffing it when it's not being used is really important just to keep its shape. And also, the thing is with a single flap, it's better to overstuff it in a way. You do have that space to do that and it keeps its structure. So let me put this camera down a little bit and show you how I've packed this bad boy. The way I have packed it, again, as usual, is in lines. I am so stoked with this bag because I get everything I need in it without having to sort of downsize. You know, usually I don't have my agenda or sunglasses case like that. If it was my boy bag, this stuff is not going in it at all. So first up, sunglasses in my Monogram Louis Vuitton sunglasses case in the size, and the sunglasses that we are rocking at the moment are my Celine Bam. These are my Celine large shadow sunnies from black gradient to tortoiseshell. A lot of people on Instagram have been asking me. These are large shadows. If I can find links, I know Sunglass Hut in Australia are now doing Celine, so they are great sunnies. So they are the sunnies that I have in here. Then in the back, maybe we'll start in these back zippers. In this back zipper compartment, I always leave it open because I just keep my car key in here. Again, I've said a few times, I'm not quite sure why it's separate to my house keys, but it is. And I just pop it in the back of that zipper compartment, and then I know it's there. In front of that zipper compartment, there is a flat compartment. I don't usually keep anything in there. If I do, it might be a stray receipt or a hair tie so that I can easily access it. But they're the two flat pockets empty. You can see right here, standing up, is my PM agenda in Damier Azur. There it is. And that's great for easy access. I can just put bills or extra cards, and I have them in there as well, and obviously my agenda and lists of things to do. So when I really have to downsize and take that out, I tend to just feel a little bit, I guess, naked, because your agenda is quite important. My Louis Vuitton multicolour business card holder in the noir, which is the black, and I'm using this for extra points cards, rewards cards, down inside this little pouch rather than a Cles, which I do really like. And then behind that I have my house keys. This is in my Damier Ebene Cles. They're just on there like so. As I said, separate from my car keys, but I kind of like that. And I also have my mini pochette in Damier Ebene. This holds all my needs, is usually what I say. So we have some Panadol in there, some Nurofen in there, I have earbuds in there, I have ladies products in there, tweezers, spare hair ties, spare business cards, and everything just sits nicely in there. This is also another downsizing thing that I don't like to be without. So either my agenda or my mini pochette, which are reasonably, they pretty much are the same size. I don't really like to get rid of them. So the fact that this jumbo can hold both of them and it's fine is really good. A bill, we went to the dentist yesterday to get a new retainer because I'm obsessed with my teeth, so I always wear a retainer. Always wear your retainer. I have fit my Neverfull Pochette from the size Neverfull in Damier Ebene. I have fit it inside my jumbo. I wasn't really going to, but I really wanted to use it. Like, I was kind of chomping at the bit to use it. So I'm like, what can I put in this? And I was like, maybe just extra little knickknacks that I would usually put in my mini pochette. I'll just pop down inside. So there are spare hair ties in the back pocket and my little Woolworths shopping coin to access the trolleys. And then I just have a few beauty things. So my Too Faced melted lipstick in Melted Chihuahua. I have my Hydra Beauty lip balm from Chanel. That's really nice, especially if you do wear a lot of liquid lipsticks because your lips get dry. I have a new Essence lip pencil in 06 Satin Mauve, but they've come out with new packaging. Love it, Essence. It's more of like a bullet shape with all one colour and much nicer sort of silver foiling. So that's the Satin Mauve lip pencil. I have a spare one. And then lastly in here I just have my double-sided facets mirror from Chanel. A few people told me they did get their hands on that, so that's handy. So then lastly would be my wallet. And this is my Louis Vuitton Emile wallet in the Monogram with red or Rouge interior. 4 card slots on the front. It's a little bit, you know, of another downsized wallet, hence the reason I have extra points cards, in my little business card holder. So that is the main compartments and back pockets empty of this jumbo single flap from Chanel. On the back, there is the iconic half moon pocket here. I usually don't put anything in it, but on the off chance I have my thinner case on my iPhone 6, which I do today. This is my gold chevron print case from Forever New. It is just a shell, it's not a case, and it's not going to protect your phone. I didn't want to tell you guys, but the day I got it and I was raving about it, I dropped my phone getting into my husband's car and shattered the front of it. I was really peeved. So off this case came and my black eye face case went back on. I have, after months of that, I have gone back to using it and just trying to be a little bit more careful because I love how slim it is. It's pretty much like not having a case on. And when I'm using my jumbo, without any tension, it slips in that back pocket. So there you go, guys. That is my Chanel Jumbo single flap in caviar leather with gold hardware empty. That is everything I had in it. I told you it was tons. To be able to fit an agenda and a mini pochette and to pop this new Neverfull pochette just to try it out. You know, I didn't need it, but I wanted to use it, so to fit all of that in this bag is just fantastic. So that is it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. A few lip swatches, a few what's in my bag, a bit of housekeeping. Either way, it's just fun to sit down with you guys and be here and chat like we're besties. Is that a besties sign to do this? Blood sisters? I hope everybody is doing really well, guys. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.